Well, hello viewers. This is going to be my unboxing and initial review of the Sig Sauer P229 Legion in 9mm. So let's go ahead and get started. So for those of you who are not familiar with the Legion series of firearms from Sig Sauer, this is a new, I guess, concept that they've got. I did a review of a Sig Sauer P226 that belonged to a friend of mine. This particular one is my gun, and just wanted to kind of show you a little bit about what the Legion series is and also what you get and a little bit about the pistol. So let's get started. So first and foremost, a Legion series is a line of firearms that Sig Sauer has come up with. It is a sort of an ownership lifestyle program that they've got. When you buy a Legion series firearm, you get to register it and you get some special benefits. There are certain products that you can buy for both your pistol and some clothing and accessories. Look, it's a little hokey, I get it, but it's also kind of cool. I also get that part, so I'm going to reserve judgment until I've had it for a little while and experienced it. What I will say about it is the Legion series firearms are very cool, and they do come with some pretty cool stuff, so let's go over it. So first and foremost, this is a Sig Sauer P229, and when you initially order the gun, or when you initially purchase the gun, it comes in the regular Sig black box, just like this one here. Comes with 2 magazines, all the usual paperwork, just like a regular Sig Sauer pistol. The difference is when you are going through the materials, you're going to get this brochure right here, which goes over the Legion series and what it basically entails. There's a series of knives and tactical lights and that type of thing that you can order that are Legion series branded, and you can, when you register your firearm, make sure I get that nice and clear for you guys, when you register your firearm, you have access to purchase these items. They are not for purchase off the regular Sig website, so you do have to register a Sig Legion series firearm in your name. You also get some cool stickers. In addition to the regular Sig sticker, you get the 2 Legion series stickers. I guess that way you can put one on your car and you and your buddies can wave at each other when you see each other, something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the Legion series logo. It is supposed to look like something to do with the ancient Spartans, Spartan warriors. Frankly, it looks like either an unfolded paperclip or corporal stripes to me, but it looks kind of cool. Looks kind of cool to me so far. So from there, what happens is you register your firearm online. This one has already been registered, so for those of you who want to capture my serial number and register it for me, too late, it's already done. And Sig Sauer will send you this case and a challenge coin. So that's kind of cool. So this case comes to you from Sig. It is a sort of a hard-sided ballistic nylon case with some pretty cool padding on it. It's got the Legion series logo on there. It has space for 2 magazines. These are 2 additional Sig Sauer P229 magazines that I had. It comes with a challenge coin, which is kind of neat. It's got your Legion series logo on the one side. Make sure I get that for you. And then on the other side, it is specific to the gun that you purchase. So in this case, Sig P229. Alright. I guess that way when you're sitting in a bar somewhere, you can tap your Legion series challenge coin. So that's kind of where the hokiness ends. And again, I'll reserve judgment until I've owned it for a little while. It is kind of cool. It is a little bit, it's owner exclusive. There are some things that you can get that you can't normally get on the Sig website, and so I get that. It's a little unique, and it's I think it's you know, there's an element of sort of marketing malarkey with it, but you know, it's also kind of neat. It's an exclusive club for an expensive firearm, so it just depends on what your, you know, it depends on how much of a how unique you want to be in your, I guess, in your firearm ownership. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the gun. First and foremost, this is a Sig P229. It's chambered in 9mm. It does have some significant upgrades from the standard Sig series P series pistols. Go ahead and safety check the gun. As you can see, chamber is empty, magazine's out of the gun. There's no ammo on it. So let's go ahead and go over the pistol from muzzle to backstrap, and I'll tell you what I think about it. So first and foremost, the pistol is a slightly different color, you'll notice, than the standard Sig pistols. Normally these pistols are black and they're nitron coated. This particular pistol is PVD coated, and for those of you who don't know, PVD coating is also an industrial type coating that you can use to treat metal with. It is highly protective of the metal underneath it. There's a unique process that it goes on. There are some high-end watches that are PVD coated. It's a pretty cool coating. It is very expensive to do. It's a fairly labor-intensive process. And the cool part about it is, number one, it gives the gun kind of a unique color. It's a sort of a light gray, or excuse me, a dark gray color, lighter than the black. And number two, it is absolutely uniform across the entire gun. So the PVD coating, there's no variance in the coating on the gun. It is absolutely coated uniformly over the entire gun. So it does have a very cool finish to it and blemish free. So very nice on that, in that respect. These guns come out of the Sig custom shop. There are some features about the guns that make them unique. So let's go ahead and talk about those. So first and foremost, let's talk about the sights. The Sig Legion series pistol has what's called X-ray sights. That's Sig's term, not mine. So as you can see, the front sight has a big old green dot on there, and the rear sights are a little more subtle. Try and get you a bit of a sight picture there. Right there. So big green dot in the front, sort of subdued sights in the rear. They all are night sights. But the cool part about it is it gives you a great sight picture day or night. There we go. It gives you a great sight picture day or night. That big green dot in the front is real easy to pick up as you shoot it. And it has, and I like the sort of the subdued rear sight. So front sight picture on this gun is very good. It's very accurate, easy to see. From there, you get checkering, or excuse me, you get the front slide serrations. So for those of you who are press check monsters, you can press check the gun more easily. The gun has a accessory rail on the underside of it, which is kind of neat. I will confess, I'm an old school Sig guy and I prefer no rail on them, but this one's very nicely done. There is also a Sig Legion series Surefire X300 Lite that you can purchase, which I'm sure is uniquely priced for the Legion series guns. It'll match the gun, but I haven't actually gotten the price on that one yet. I haven't looked, but I'll have to see what that costs, just out of curiosity. From there, you have some unique things on the pistol itself. So you've got the normal checkering here on the front strap, but you also have some checkering underneath it, underneath the trigger guard here. It also has a cut out, it's a higher cut on the front of the pistol grip. Now I will tell you this, Sig 229s for me, I have absolutely loved Sig 229s, but one of the things I've always had a problem with, my big old honking hand, I've always had a problem with the grip on the gun. It's always been about 1/8 of an inch short for me. And this is the first Sig 229 pistol that fits me absolutely perfect, and it's amazing what that little undercut does for you when you just make that little bit of room. It also allows you to purchase the gun just slightly higher, and obviously these pistols are known for their high bore axis, and so being able to purchase the gun slightly higher just gives you that little bit of a better grip on the pistol. Some additional checkering on the front. You get these Sig, they're G10 grips, but they're unique to the pistol. They've got that bronze, let's see if I can get that in. It's got the bronze Legion logo on them, so they are unique to the pistol. It has some additional checkering on the G10 grips to make them obviously different from stock. They are, to me, they're the perfect combination. They're very, very grippy where they need to be. They're not where they don't need to be, and the grip texture on them is perfect. Some of like the Scorpion series of pistols, to me, the checkering is just too aggressive. If you're not wearing gloves, it'll absolutely chew through your hands, and that's no fun at all. So these, I think, are the perfect compromise there. You also have a mini beaver tail, and the thing I like about the mini beaver tail, I'm a big fan of the beaver tail on these Sig P229 pistols. Again, it just makes it that much easier to handle when you're firing the gun. But the mini beaver tail allows the gun still to be highly concealable without having a big old honking horn on the end of the gun. So it's the right size of everything. From there, the magwell, everything. This is a standard P229 magazine. Again, gun comes with 3 P229 mags. These are 2 additional ones that I had. They're standard P229 mags. There's nothing different about them from the regular 229 series. If you look at the controls on this side, the decock and the slide hold open are unique to the Legion series. Although I suspect, and I've got to look at, I don't have one to compare. I used to, but they look reminiscent and feel very reminiscent of the Sig 224 series pistol. I'm almost sure that they are 224 controls. They're slightly shorter than stock. Let's see if I can get a good view of them. They're slightly shorter than stock, and they feel great. And they're a little bit smaller, a little bit shorter, and they feel very unique to the gun. But I absolutely love the feel of them. There's absolutely no drawback to the functionality of them. But I think overall they work great. Last thing is probably the most important thing is the trigger. So Sig put a Gray Guns trigger system in this gun, and I will tell you that for a factory trigger, this is probably one of the nicest triggers I have ever experienced. Double action pull, it's probably about a 9 to 10 pound pull, absolutely smooth as silk, beautiful take up. It's just glass smooth, and it breaks right where you're expecting it to. It's absolutely perfect. On the reset, I'll show you this. On the reset, really short reset trigger, as you can see right there, and then again about a 3 pound, just absolutely perfect trigger, single action trigger. So again, really short reset, and you can both feel it and hear it, and then just a really crisp 3 pound single action pull. Some other things you'll notice, the trigger is not hollow in the back. It's actually a milled piece of aluminum or steel. I'm not sure what material it is. I'm guessing it's probably steel. But it's very, very high quality. It absolutely feels great. The other thing too is one of my big complaints of the newer Sig guns is oftentimes the slide to frame fit is not exactly what I would call precise. This one is. It's absolutely tight. There's no play whatsoever in there. It feels like the old-fashioned Sigs, the old 228, the German Sigs, that type of thing. Great feel to it. I will tell you, I've only put about 50 rounds. I put a box of ammo through this thing the other day, and it is sublime to shoot. 9mm, but it's a heavy gun, so there's absolutely very, very low recoil. The trigger is fantastic, and so far I'm very pleased. I will let you guys know. I'll be doing some follow-on videos of this pistol as I go forward, so that you guys can get an update on its overall performance. But so far, I'm absolutely tickled to death with it. Now, as far as the price of these is concerned, there is a premium that you're going to pay over a regular Sig 229 pistol. There's no question about that, and it's expensive. But with that being said, if you're looking for something that's unique, if you're looking for something that that not everybody's going to have, this is definitely one way to go. And obviously, the Sig 229, where I said that word, the Sig 229 series of pistol is a great pistol. It's a well-proven system. They've been around a long time. People have shot them thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds. So definitely a high-quality piece. This one is already done. The one nice thing about this gun that I can see, a lot of other Sig pistols that I've bought, I end up spending additional money on them. Oh, I want to put night sights on it. Oh, I want to make the trigger better. I want to get different grips, etc., etc. Well, this it's done. I genuinely, this is exactly the way I would set it up had I done it. So, do you pay a little bit of a premium? Yeah, you sure do. But again, it's one of those things that it's unique to itself, and so far so good. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably spend a few bucks on the Legion website and buy some of the gear, and I'll kind of fill you guys in on how that goes in the future. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and put some more rounds through this thing, and I'll give you guys an update on how things are going. So, but until then, if you like the video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content, and if you got any questions or comments, feel free to leave them for me, and I'll answer them just as quickly as I can. Alright guys, see you on the next one.